Greetings, everybody. The persons who needed to hear this message will walk away from this video with the assurance that they heard from something deeper, a spiritual awakening, a messenger, the voice of someone that calls from the wilderness, if you will. Because today, especially today, you're feeling so low inside. You're feeling so sad. And you're almost embarrassed to share what you're feeling. You're afraid to show someone that side of yourself, that vulnerable side of yourself. You're hurting. Why? Because you find yourself asking the question, why am I not seeing the success? I'm taking all the steps, making all what appears to be the right move to achieve certain things in my life, and it's not happening. Why is it that I look at other people and I see them, experiencing certain types of success and I'm not? And it's not because you're jealous or bad mind, as they would say. You're feeling disillusioned. You're feeling like giving up because you're trying. The more you try, the more things you do to achieve the goals you set for yourself, they just seem to fall out. The next thing you're saying to yourself is, why do I always get used? Every time I meet people, male or female, old or younger, and no matter how much I give of myself, there's not much gratitude. People are not grateful for the sacrifices that I make in their lives. And you're thinking to yourself, something is wrong with me. Some of you might say to yourself, somebody must have worked some kind of witchcraft on me. Why can't I break free? It's real. It's a real painful thing that you're going through. And in some cases, embarrassing because people compare you to other folks, or people will tell you how this or that, especially if you're from the place where I come from. They love to tell you, oh, such and such is buying this home, and such is, graduating from this school and has this great job. And every time you hear the story, you're happy for these people, but you're feeling like, what is wrong with me? Why do I constantly get used and discarded? Why am I not achieving certain ends? Why I take 10 steps forward and 100 back? And I'm going to tell you, there's nothing wrong with you. Even if individuals have done things to try to sabotage your success, even if people, don't see you or value. Remember, some of us, we're late bloomers. Some of us come out on the track and we just race down the track and it's just pure success. While for many others, many more people, even individual like myself, I've had to do a lot of start overs, a lot of start overs. I've had a lot of what people would consider as bad luck, but they're not bad luck. They're preparation for success. If I had won the lottery 10 years ago, I would have given away all my money, and I would have given my money to people who didn't deserve it. And so I had to go through these experiences. I had to see who my real friends were. I had to understand and evaluate for my own self what true success is. And I had to learn how to remeasure, to do a remeasurement of what success really was. I had to come to understand within myself that some things will take a while because you're not ready for the success. You're not ready to move on. You need to see the people in your environment. You need to understand certain things before the universe can open up certain gates for you. Because when you're blessed without the trials, you will not appreciate that journey. Without the journey, without the pain, without the struggles, without even people hating on you undeservedly. Without that, you wouldn't get to know who your friends are, who your enemies are. You wouldn't understand what true success is until you find yourself at that low place. You're feeling lonely. Sometimes you would pick up the phone and call somebody and you find out they're not interested in you. They're not interested in what you have to offer, what you have to say. Everything you put your hand to, everything you try, you wonder what the hell, what is wrong with me? Why can't I achieve the success that I deserve? First and foremost, if you're saying you deserve, con- continue to believe that you deserve all good things. If you're watching someone and you're not being envious, but you're looking at other folks and you're saying, I'm so tired of this poverty. I'm so tired of going through this hardship. I want more. Keep that attitude. Keep that attitude. It's okay to want more. As they would say, it's okay to want the good things, them. It's okay to want that. And as I have said many, many, many times before, keep that thing in your mind that you want and you go towards it. Even when physically it seems impossible. Recently, someone was telling me, she says, I'm broke. I'm like, you've got to change that language. And I said to her, what you need to do in the meantime, while you're waiting for yours, is go to the bank, make regular visits to the bank, join the line. While you're in the line, go until it's your turn, and then you walk out because you're not putting any money in your account and you're not withdrawing anything. But while you're going there, you're thinking, I'm going to deposit money in this account or I'm withdrawing X amount of money. Bring yourself to the bank. It seems insane, but go to the bank and go and stay in the line until it's your turn. You see, we build momentum with always giving us ourselves positive reinforcement. You can't control how other people feel about you. You can control how you feel about yourself. So as you're feeling discouraged, and you're feeling low and you're feeling disappointed and you're feeling like I want to just give up, what is the point? I'm here to encourage you to say just keep going, keep holding faith, hold fast, cry if you must. Sometimes it's okay to cry. It's cleansing the spirit. And even as you're crying, um, continue to speak to the universe, continue to talk about the things that you desire, talk about the things that hurt you. And sometimes you're better off talking to the tree. You're better off talking to it, the living water, the sun, the moon, the stars, and tell the universe what it is that you're going through, it is that you're feeling. And I'm telling you, if someone did something evil to you, someone put something on your life to tarnish you, your growth, or to prevent you from being a success, if you believe this is true, you can't continue to entertain that thought and just to say, oh, well, this is the reason my life is this way because so and so did this to me. Don't do that. Don't accept that. And don't dwell on it. Even if you see it's a reality, even if you realize someone is trying to do something to tamper with your growth and your success and your joys, don't entertain it for too long. Acknowledge it for what it is and take steps to remove whatever, shadows that surround you. There are ways to do that, and all our answers lie within nature. Good and bad experiences all work together for a special purpose. And you might not see the success that you want to see in your life right now. You might be feeling lonely. You might be feeling, disillusioned. You might be saying, when is it going to be my time? When am I going to walk into my purpose? When am I going to, see the type of blessings that happen in other people's life? Don't focus on other people's life. Focus on your own. Focus on your own life and give thanks. Continue to give thanks. And in the days when you're feeling low, it's okay to speak to the universe and say, I'm feeling low today. Strengthen me. And sometimes you have to keep some things to yourself. Sometimes you have to stay quiet. Sometimes you have to allow yourself to go through the grief. The old folks used to say, today for me, tomorrow for you. Never mind those who are climbing the social ladder, those who are having these great successful stories. Be happy for them and wait your turn. Things are going to change. They will. And it doesn't look like that right now, but it will. There are things I desire, things I want, things I could cry about. And sometimes, to a certain extent, I do in the privacy of my own space. Sometimes, not even my family, I don't verbalize these things to. But I always have this thought in my mind: things are going to change, they're going to get better. They have to. So, never mind the people who hate you for no reason. Sometimes some of us are meant to just walk alone. Some of us will never draw crowds to us. It's just not in our personality. And those individuals that are not coming close to you, sometimes it's not because they don't like you, it's because your energy, the vibrations that you send off is so strong, it keeps people at bay. And you're like, I met somebody and we're getting along so well and I really like that person, and all of a sudden the person is no longer in your life. They're being removed because what you can see is outside, but you can't see inside people's hearts and you can't read people's minds. And so not everyone that has a crowd following them actually have people that really love or care for them. Sometimes you're better off alone, spending time alone. Sometimes it hurts, but you're better off. And the more good you do and the more ingratitude you receive from people, just understand that as a lesson. Don't be too hard on yourself. Don't stay too long in self-pity. Better must come. Stay blessed.